Talked about who you like the most. Yep, talked about who you want to see next. I know who you want to see next. No, you want to see, shh, zip. You guys want to see some collaboration. Yeah. The school runs on the spirit of collaboration. Most people in the arts work on the spirit of collaboration. And you're very, very lucky because you are getting 3 NYDS tutors for the price of 1. Also possibly because if they decided to do their own thing, Ben and Piera might have gone, no, that's too long, so you've got to choose. One of you's got to go. So they decided to work together. So you are getting Rachel Blampede. I know, exciting. You're getting Jamie Sharp. And you're getting Kelsey. Yes, go.
Gotta see it for myself. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Oh, I keep dancing on my own. I just wanna dance all night. I'm all messed up, I'm so out of line. Stilettos and broken bottles, I'm spinning around in circles. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Oh, I keep dancing on my own. So far away, but still so near. The lights come up, the music dies, but you don't see me standing there. I just came to say goodbye. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh, I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Oh, I keep dancing on my own. I keep dancing on my own.
Awesome, what a threesome. I'm going to take a little moment here. Yeah. I'm going to take a moment here to give a little shout out and remind you that your journey this week, your learning. You guys get a couple of days to practice and perform. The tech students are on tonight. They are learning as they go, and they're doing an awesome job. So can we have a bit of applause for them now? Thank you. Right. While we're doing applause, very quickly, and they're moving the piano at an amazing rate of knots. That was extraordinary. I want to thank Ben and Piera for organising tonight. They've also organising the Students' Night. It's not an easy job. They wanted me to remind you that those of you that auditioned today and got a text on your phone are in. Those of you that didn't get a text have got a phone. Welcome to the arts. Yeah. This is a hard job, but a harder job than auditioning and not getting in is being the person who says you didn't get in. So can we have a big round of applause for Piera and for Ben for organising tonight and tomorrow as well? Thank you. Yeah. Very quickly, Ben and Piera do take bribes sometimes, but for tutors to come on, and obviously those guys had to split theirs 3 ways. Someone didn't have to bribe because he's really handsome and he's in the wings and I'm married to him is on next. Alan Henry, come on out. All yours, love.
This one? That one? I'll use this one. This one's tried and true. Thank you. Awesome. So just very quickly, in the spirit of collaboration, there are a lot of wonderful talents at the school that are forever inspiring each of us. And years ago, I was inspired by the wonderful Ben Fagan, and I realized I really, really loved the art of spoken word. And over the years, my son Gus has discovered he loves spoken word. And so he tasked me with writing a poem. And I'm going to share with you 2 poems, one that I wrote and one that I stole. And the first poem I wrote about why I stole the second one. So the first poem is called The Magpie. I am a magpie. I steal shiny things. I look for trinkets that I like and I take them. I make them mine. But sometimes I only borrow them. The enclosed grip of my hand and heart no more than a roadside rest stop for this trinket to grow. And I know it sounds cheesy, but I realize how easily I let it fly, this seed I thought was mine. You see, we know what we are, but we know not what we may be. And if brevity is the soul of wit, then my revelry in the prose and verse, this malady with which I'm cursed, that makes me prattle and rattle and burn with the creative energy of a universe, could be nothing more than the call of a magpie, proud of his trinkets. And in the spirit of that poem, pretty much everything in my career is something that I have stolen off someone who inspired me. And this next poem is by a wonderful man named Taylor Marley. Have you ever noticed how it's suddenly become uncool to sound like you know what you're talking about? Or you deeply believe in the words that you're, saying? Invisible question marks and parenthetical you knows and you know what I'm saying have been attaching themselves to the ends of our sentences, even when those sentences aren't like questions. Declarative sentences, called so because they used to, declare something to be true, as opposed to others which were like totally not. They've been infected with this tragically cool and totally hip interrogative tone, as if I'm saying, don't think I'm a nerd just because I've noticed this, okay? I have no personal investment in my own, opinion, all right? I'm just inviting you to join me on the bandwagon of my own uncertainty. What has happened to our conviction? Where are the limbs out on which we once walked? Have they been chopped down with the rest of the rainforest? Or do we have nothing to say? Has society become full of all these feelings, these conflicting feelings of blah, 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 that it's gotten to the point where we've become the most aggressively inarticulate generation that's ever come along since a long, long time ago? So I implore you, I entreat you, and I challenge you to speak with conviction, to say the things that you believe in a manner which bespeaks the determination with which you believe it. Because contrary to the wisdom of a bumper sticker, it is not enough these days to simply question authority. You got to speak with it too. Thank you.
Ooh. That was awesome. For those of you who remember a long time ago, I do miss the leopard print lycra, but never mind. Next, Finn the shark and his special friend.
Hi kids! I'm Finn the shark and I've come to sing you a song about me and my shark friends. How does that sound? I'll just get my guitar. I'm not a punk rock band. I don't know how to make it not punk rock. How do I stop the punk rock? No, I don't want to do it. Whoa, jeez. This is not part of the act. Oh, hold on. That sounds a bit. There we go, that's better. Yeah, it has to do. Oh, jeez. Improv. Dun 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 dun. I'm a funny shark and I live in the ocean, swimming round and round and causing a commotion. I've got two fins and a long strong tail and a fin on my back that looks like a sail. I got two big eyes and a great big smile. It makes me look good and eat things. It's very versatile. Every day I look around and see what's to eat. I eat little fishies if they swim too deep. I like the taste of fish even when it's not cooked. And I don't need chips or to catch them with a hook. I just swim really fast and I chompy chompy chomp. And when my tummy's really full, I stop. A funny little shark with my wibbly wobbly fins. Funny little shark with my sandpaper skin. A funny little shark is never a bore. You and funny shark can be friends forevermore. Oh look kids, it's MC Hammerhead come to drop some fresh beats and tell us all about fun shark things.
Yo, what's up? Sharks have been around for millions of years, living in the ocean, dangerous and fierce. It's nearly 500. What the hell is this, dude? Seriously.
Well,
nearly 500 species. That doesn't even fit in the rhyme scheme.
I'm trying to teach the kids about sharks in a language that they understand.
Okay.
It's called hip hop. What, have you got something better or what?
Yeah, I reckon I have.
Do you want to?
I want to hear it.
What, are you gonna like freestyle or something?
Yeah, sure.
You gonna sing it about National Youth Drama School?
Yeah. Give me a beat.
Okay.
Come and have a look at what is happening and have a look. Man, them kids are skilled, the tricks are trickier than padlocks. With skills so sick, it's critical, it's vocal and it's physical. It's school, they say, but school that's way too cool to call traditional. In essence, adolescents learn the lessons of the stage, of the big screen and the big top and to top it off the page. The tutors, well, they're cute as but I kid you not, the kids, oh man, the kids, they take the biscuit, risk it, all blow off the lids. Yo, I'm spitting about a place that's sitting so far off the grids. Is that bagging, slamming, let's get jamming, place, we all call new.
Yeah, I suppose that's pretty good. Can I finish my song? Okay, thanks. Should I keep thinking about fun shark things? I'm glad you do. All I've ever wanted is some friends. I've got lots of shark friends, some are bigger, some are small, some live in the sea, but definitely not all of them. My best friend, Andy, he lives in a lake, and over in that river is my best friend, Jake. Some would probably say that we're all just the same, but we are all different and unique in our own special way. Aw, that's like you, you're pretty unique, aren't you? Oh, yeah. I swim to the left and I swim to the right. I even keep swimming when it turns into night. If I stop moving, then I'll start to sink, and then my gills won't work, and then what do you think will happen next? That's right, I'll suffocate and die, and then my friends will probably eat me. That's the circle of life. Funny little shark with my wibbly wobbly fin. Sing, funny little shark with my sandpaper skin. Funny little shark is never a bore. You and funny shark can be friends forevermore. Yay! One day I was out swimming with my best friend Joe. He said, "Hey best friend, do you know where we should go? We should go to the beach. We can make some more friends, then we'll swim and we'll play, and the fun will never end." So we flip-flopped our fins, and we swim to the beach. Look at all the people at the beach today. Look at all the new fun friends we could make. I swam to the first who was floating in place, then my instincts kicked in and I ripped off his face. So I ate both his legs and his flabby little body. Now I've got the smell of blood and my vision's getting foggy. I darted to the left and chomped at his sister. She was chubby too, so I couldn't really resist her. My father came along and tried to defend them, but soon ran into trouble trying to contend with my fins in his face and my jaws around his head, and the fact that defense is rather hard when you're dead. My mouth filled with flesh and my nostrils filled with blood. I was killing even more, though I tried really hard to stop. Though I hear that beginning with having your flesh ripped is not a great foundation for a strong relationship. Neither is gouging or gashing or blood and guts and gore. And I'm starting to think that human friends won't be fun at all. Funny little shark with my blood-soaked teeth. Funny little shark with my face buried deep in your heart. And don't mistake that for a metaphor for love, 'cause it's not, and it means I'm gonna wear you like a glove. I'm gonna ram you in the back and bite off your legs and stun you with my tail to the side of your head, then jab you in the back with my pectoral fin so you'll feel your heart explode from within your chest. I'll try my very best to keep you conscious through the rest so that we can both experience the joys of being friends.
Right. Claire and Annie, I feel that some people may need therapy after that one. I've got some really good therapy. Sarah, who looks a little bit like the person that was on before, but is not the person that was on before at all in any way, shape, or form.
Hello. I don't know who that was. Wearing chopsticks like an idiot. Hi. Hello. Lovely to see you. I'm going to do a poem for you, if that's okay. Yeah. Oh, you guys are like the kindest audience. That's awesome. I'm just going to give a tiny bit of context while this is happening. So there's a really small village in the UK, kind of near Cambridge. You might not have heard of it. It's called London. Some people are cool. So that's where this poem is set. And I just left living there. Thank God. But I lived there for years. And we just got a new thing, and it's called the night tube. And believe it or not, it's the tube, but it's at night. Yeah. And so that features in this poem. And to kind of put it in context,
If you are on it's like any big city, I guess, but like going on a night out in London, and it's not like the nicest place to be, but the night tube kind of meant it's just like so much easier to get home from places. It just makes it much quicker, and I think that's probably all you really need to know. You guys know Uber. Cool. I think that's probably all the context, but I just wanted to, just so that we've placed it somewhere. This is called Costumes, and it goes like this. There's about 10 of us sardined inside a karaoke booth. We haven't paid, so we attempt to guess the passcode as we pass rum and cokes round and sound out the only working microphone. It's probably about 1 a.m. and Frank and Em swap shirts because alcohol. Matt and I watch from the sidelines. We keep our tops to ourselves and swap stories instead. I tell him about a documentary I watched last night in bed. We drink gin and discuss women left next to rubbish bins and how this disgusted him. He tells me that 3 out of his 4 bosses are women, and we are equal, we are equal, we are equal. Meanwhile, the idea is catching on, and in a sudden montage, 8 20-somethings strip and laugh and sip and laugh and slip on someone else's costume inside a cramped karaoke booth while Matt and I talk about the pay gap. It's not crude, it's just a bit of nudity. Frank is posing beautifully, and Matt dutifully tells Lou that Alex's floral print really suits you, and everyone writhes to tunes from someone's phone upside down in a pint glass, and we are equal, we are equal, we are equal. Everyone looks great in everyone else's stuff, but it's getting kind of late now, and one by one, shirts are returned to rightful owners, and we drain out the bar. Booze soaked and cloaked in a good night. The memory of someone else's shirt draping our drunken goodbyes outside the Star, and this is when my car pulls up. I ask Matt how he's getting home, and he says night tube. We hug, he shuts the door, and I ride to Stratford in the back of a silver Passat. Costs around £13. Cheap, I think, as we pass the entrance to 3 Central Line tube stops on the way home. Revellers spilling out like ketchup onto pavements, bleeding the night into gutters. It would have been 5 minutes on a train, my subconscious mutters. I came dressed as myself tonight. I came dressed as myself, and while Frank might try on M, and we can all feel comfortable in someone else's shirt for a bit in a karaoke bubble at 2 a.m., Matt gets the night tube in jeans and a t-shirt, and no one says get home safe because statistics don't dictate him to. And while I might earn the same as him, and he is what a feminist looks like, I can't swap skins with him. His outfit is not armor enough to protect the one I'm living in, and I know I'm giving in. I know my social life costs me £13 more a week than Matt. That's £52 a month, which added up makes an average of £624 a year that I spend on this app, which, ironically, if you deduct it from my salary, does nothing to eliminate the pay gap, but more than that. When Matt walks to the station, he does not see himself on the roadside like a garbage bag. He does not imagine what it would be like to be a hashtag. He is not concerned that by wearing these shoes, he is asking for it. He's probably just thinking about how convenient it is that he can get the train after midnight, and how funny Frank looked in that top tonight, and how glad he is that he came dressed as himself. Meanwhile, £13 narrowly escapes my account, counting herself lucky that she took the safer option, that she got home in one piece, that she was a well-spent decision, sat on the sidelines at the back of a silver Passat, wishing for once that she came dressed as someone else.
Oh, I love her. That is awesome. So it's our last item of the night, people. I know, but it's a goodie too. Ben Mollison, I think assistant songwriting tutor, with a song. It's a song that a lot of us in this room will know, and if you don't, you should. So pretend to know the lyrics and sing along, and then look it up when you get home.
We all experience technical difficulties at some point in our careers, don't we? And the lead isn't plugged in it either. Hold on one second. Rock and roll, baby. Hello, everybody. At the start of the week for songwriting, we were having a look at form and structure of a song. How songs work together cohesively, as in verse, chorus, bridge, how all these things work together. And people sort of put forward songs that they thought could portray this very well, or were hard to sort of distinguish where these things fell within the song. And someone brought forth the song I'm about to play, and I thought it was so epic that I had to play it tonight. But I'm sure all of you know this, so I want you all to join in the chorus when you can. So here we go.
Oh, it's a happening thing, and it's happening to you. Ribbon are blue, yeah, ice on the window, ice in my heart. Oh, is it any wonder we fall apart? It's been raining for so long. It's been raining for so long. Oh, is it any wonder the streets are dark? Oh, is it any wonder we fall apart day after day? The rain falls down all over town. Rain coming, it's been raining for so long. It's been raining for so long. Don't you come out in the rain. Don't go out in pouring rain. If you go out in the rain, we'll never have this time again. Oh, is it any wonder the streets are dark? Oh, is it any wonder we fall apart? It's been raining for so long. It's been raining for so long. Don't you come out in the rain. If you go out in the Yeah, we'll never have this time again. Don't you go out in the rain. Don't go out in the pouring rain. If you go out in the rain, we'll never have this time again. Don't you go out in the rain. Now don't go out in the pouring rain. Don't you go out in the rain. Oh yeah. Don't go out in the pouring rain. Don't you go out in the rain. Now don't go out in the pouring rain. Don't you go out in the rain. We'll never have this time again.
All right, don't sit down. Don't sit down because I'm going to go. It's late. Buses are here. Parents are here. Thank you, techs. Thank you, tutors. Go home. Get some sleep.